Good morning, good morning.
When I think about you, do you think about me? When I think about us, I think about we girls separate, but together we strong. And I know life getting harder, but we here, so we should move on. I told you I love you, just so that you know. The other main reason is so that you never feel alone. I just wanna bring peace into your life by making a song. And I must sing it for you whenever you feel lost. I told you special, baby. I'ma buy you anything you please. You don't gotta get on your knees and beg for me. I'ma do it out of love, I know you care for me. And I know how you rock, ain't no sharing me. And the niggas in line can't compare to me. We don't need no ecstasy for you to be right next to me. Like, ooh, baby, you my queen, you know I'm your king, baby. And when it be that time, you rockin' diamond rings. Walking around sexy, looking like 1,000 G's. I wanna eat you like a cake, I want 1,000 pieces. Said I love you, no mistakes, I got 1,000 reasons. If I could, I'd be with you for 1,000 seasons. I'ma be your umbrella whenever it rain. If it's colder, you can have my coat, baby, I'll be okay. When I was down, remember, you would still look up on me. You held it down, you kept it real, you ain't switch up on me. Ain't have a dollar, you was still saying you love Tony. When I get them M's, just know I got nothing but love for you. You asked for 5, open your hand, you got a dub on you. Yeah. And you look sexy with them scrubs on you. Yeah. With them scrubs on you. Yeah.
What up, what up, what up? This is Dream Girl.
I fell in love with you on the weekend. First I thought that I was tweaking. Thought that I love you, ain't no demon. I'm glad I gave you all my time, baby. I'm glad I'm riding around town with you. I gotta take my pride when I'm down with you. I want you on my side when I'm yeah. Because I found out that you was my miracle. And you made me get lyrical, yeah. Found out you my miracle, yeah. When I think about you, do you think about me? When I think about us, I think about we girls separate, but together we strong. And I know life getting harder, but we here, so we should move on. When I think about you, do you think about me? When I think about us, I think about we girls separate, but together we strong. I know life getting harder, but we here, so we should move on.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Atmos in the Morning. This is the best damn morning show on these YouTube streets. Who do we have in the building this morning rocking with your boy, K-Love92? Good morning, K-Love92. How you doing? How you doing this morning? What's up, T-Man1? Good morning. How you doing? Tune, the Blue Lagoon. What's up, my brother? How you doing? Shawty! What up, Shawty? How you doing? Nettie Boo. What up, Nettie Boo? Glamour Girl 85. Good morning. How are you? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for coming in. West Coast Bells is in the building, 5 o'clock in the morning. Where you going to be? What's up? What's up? What's up? West Coast is in Cali. So her and Tune in Cali right now. 5 o'clock in the morning, holler at your boy. Good morning, y'all. Thank y'all for joining this morning. As y'all know, on this show, we talk about a whole bunch of different things, y'all. We talk about things going on in your community. We talk about things going on with health, different laws that are being passed y'all may not know about. And then we talk about a couple of things that's entertainment. You know what I mean? Just so y'all can see just really how crazy this world is. What up, Just V? Good morning from the Ukraine. No, you're not in the Ukraine. I'm tripping. There's prayers for Ukraine. Just V is overseas. Good morning. All right, y'all. So check this out. The first thing we're going to talk about here is we are going to go ahead and get this thing started off, y'all. There's some things that I read, and my mind is just simply blown when I read it, okay? Because I can't believe that there are still things that are happening that resemble the George Floyd thing. Like, after, you would think that officers would probably try to change the protocol or try to say, you know what, maybe, especially if they are already in handcuffs, we don't need to put our knees on their neck, which cuts off their air circulation when they're already being restricted, especially if I'm a grown ass, big ass man at a school with 12-year-olds and I have a 12-year-old restrained. Do I really need to stick my knee on that 12-year-old's neck? That is the first thing we're going to start off with today, y'all. There's here a story in which it says here that a security guard put their knee on a 12-year-old's neck. And so this here is from BuzzFeed. It says a school security officer held his knee on a 12-year-old girl's neck for more than 20 seconds. Newly released video shows. Oh, unfreaking believable. Unbelievable. It says a school security officer held his knee on a 12-year-old's neck for more than 20 seconds while breaking up a fight at a school in Kenosha, Wisconsin, earlier this month, according to surveillance footage. Released by, let me see, let's check this video out. Let me see if this video is here. Okay, here's the video. Y'all check this out. I don't think there's no sound, so that's okay. So there's the fight, and over in the corner, I guess you could see where the officer has the knee on the neck of the 12-year-old. Okay, so I see what they're showing over here. It's kind of hard to see over here in the corner. But, okay, you see them putting like they're putting the handcuffs on them. Yeah, okay, so, okay, yeah. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, here's another angle. Okay, so the two girls are right there about to fight. Okay, so, okay. Okay, so security throws the girl down. Oh, he slams the damn black girl. Hey. What? Oh, hell no. Oh, oh. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, hell. Oh, hell no. His ass better be fired. Y'all look at this. So you see the bigger white girl, little skinny black girl gets up. It's a big girl. That's a big white girl. Girl, skinny girl, black girl gets up. Okay? So they in front of the face. The black girl push her. The big white girl takes her, slings her on the damn ground. Like, okay, no, the black girl knocked her down. Here goes security guard who's gets on top of the black girl. The white girl they got to pull her back because she's still trying to get at her, meaning she's really the one who needs to be, damn it, restrained the most. She got all the weight on her. And the guy there sit with his neck on the damn little skinny ass black girl neck while he's putting her in the restraints. Knee still on the damn neck now. He could have put his damn knee on her back and held her down, the girl's little girl. Then he's leaning over talking to her while he got his knee on her neck. Are you freaking kidding me right now? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, no. It would be a hell of a... Whoo. Oh, hell no. Y'all better stop playing with me. Unfreaking believable. Oh yeah. That's a damn lawsuit and a half right there. His ass better lose his damn job. Oh wow, y'all. So y'all just saw what I just saw. Okay? Unfreaking believable. Unfreaking believable. Wow. Man. It says, damn, that just messed that, oof. Okay, let's read this. The school surveillance footage was released following sustained public pressure on the school district over the incident, which was caught on a cell phone camera and subsequently went viral. Drew DeVinny, an attorney representing the girl's father, Gerald Perez, told BuzzFeed News in a statement that his client was appalled by the video. I would have been appalled too. Officer Gutcho gripped his hand around Mr. Perez's daughter's neck and pushed her neck and head into the cafeteria floor. Then he placed his knee on her neck and knelt down with the full weight of his body for an unconscionable duration. He said this was cruel and heartless act of violence aimed at a child and is unacceptable. And he could have broke her damn neck, y'all. He could have broke that little girl's neck. Oh my God, man. Oh! Y'all be reading about my ass on the newspaper right now. And it would be somebody else reporting on the story about this dude with a black watermelon shirt on that say, I love watermelons, going up to the stool and whipping the shit out that damn security guard. Y'all would see a damn black watermelon shirt flying all across the damn screen. It'd be a lot of damn tables and furniture moving around up in that mug. Okay? All you would hear is world star. That's all you would hear. It won't be no talking, zero talking. It'll be necks, it'll be knees, elbows, fists, everything. Man. In addition to his job as a security officer, Gusho has been an officer with the Kenosha Police Department for 4 years. He was not on duty at the department while working at the school. The school district initially placed him on paid leave. Placed him on paid leave. Yeah. Paid leave. Okay? Paid leave. After the incident, but he resigned March 15, citing the mental and emotional strain it caused his family, as well as the school's district's lack of communication and or support. What? So he quit because of the amount of mental and emotional strain it caused on his family from his actions. KUSD did not immediately respond to the request for comment. The Kenosha Police Department said Saturday evening that he was still employed with the department, adding, "We continue our investigation, paying careful attention to the entire scope of the incident." No, I'm going to tell you the entire scope of the incident. Here's the entire scope of the incident. He felt infuriated by the black girl. I guess he felt like the bigger, bulgy, bulky white girl didn't pose as much of a threat as the black girl did, so he used his full force on her. A Twitter response here from the Kenosha Police Department says there have been many requests for comment from KPD regarding the March 4th, 2022 incident at the Lincoln Middle School. KPD is aware of Sean Gusho's resignation from the school district and the verbal notice of claim made by an attorney representing a student. Gustav is still employed by the KPD. We continue our investigation, paying careful attention to the entire scope of the incident. Law enforcement chokeholds are banned in Wisconsin. Ooh. Except in life-threatening situations or in self-defense. First of all, life-threatening, there was no life-threatening situation there. Second of all, that little girl was not attacking the police. So what the hell are you talking about? You had no right to put your dirty ass knee on that little girl's neck and drive her face into that damn y'all, it's Monday morning and my blood pressure going up already. Unbelievable. All right. Except life-threatening situations. In June 2021, it was part of a series of police reform bills that Wisconsin passed in the wake of Black Lives Matter protests over George Floyd's murder in 20. So they actually had a ban on this move, y'all. They had a ban on doing chokeholds on people. And this officer felt that it was necessary to do that to this little girl. Oh, Caleb 92. The police department said that he currently works for the police department. He just wasn't on duty at the time, but he's currently employed with the police department and he's a security guard at school. So he don't just know better, he know better. Okay, it says at a March 16th press conference, the girl's father said he plans to sue Gustav and Kenosha Unified School District and the Kenosha Police Department. I would sue every day. Man. Says she's humiliated, she's traumatized, Perez said about his daughter. Every day I gotta hear, Daddy, I don't want to go to school. Can y'all believe what kind of pressure this 12-year-old girl is under right now? Unfreaking believable. He also wants Gustav to face criminal charges. If it was me or another parent or any other adult that put their knee on a kid, that would be abuse, he said. Why does that make you any different? Devaney said the girl was evaluated at the hospital for neck injuries and concussion symptoms after the incident. Perez said that she was receiving therapy and is expecting to see a neurologist to determine the severity of her injuries. Perez learned that the incident from police and his attorney confirmed to BuzzFeed News that a juvenile charge was referred against the girl. When police called Perez, they claimed his daughter got into a fight and she supposedly punched the officer who was involved. That's bullcrap. I didn't see no doggone little girl punch that officer. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? I didn't see that. I didn't see no punch. It says the viral cell phone video of the incident shows the girl throwing punches in the direction of the other student, with Gustav inserting himself between them. He falls backward while grabbing the girl and hits his head on a table before holding her down. At no point did Jarrell's daughter push or strike at this officer, Devaney said. The girl was a victim of bullying and was defending herself against a student who was assaulting her, he added. Well, there you freaking go. Man, y'all, I'm going to keep an eye on this doggone story right here. Because it's a lot of kids getting bullied in school. And they like to sweep this stuff under the rug. And, man, listen. So y'all pray for that family. That right there is what you call not right. Okay? K-Love92 said, yes, sue everybody. She also said, I will pull her out of that school. I would too. What's up, Native Boo? Native Boo says he thought he was going to get away with it because he was at the school. Didn't think he was going to get filmed. Man, y'all, Justin T, please, good morning. Kalo said she did not hit him. She did not even get the opportunity. Exactly. She didn't get the opportunity to hit him. What happened to the bully? Good question, K-Love92. She didn't punch at him. The girl started with her. Exactly. Bullying is at its worst. Man. West Coast said he a damn lie. He quit to keep from getting fired. So y'all listen, I'm gonna keep my eye on this story. I promise y'all I will. We gotta keep our foot on it. What if that had been one of y'all children that we was watching on that video? How would you feel? Like 12? Man, any age at school, you expect your kids to go to school to be protected. Like, all right. So let me. This world crazy. So here's another incident that's really, really crazy, y'all. This right here happens to be a situation where a young lady was working at the Burger King, and it says here that the lady's mother, I believe, says she was protecting herself. I don't blame her. Restaurant worker fired 5 shots at a customer because he was making faces at her and threw mayonnaise in her face. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something. If someone throws something at you, that's a whole nother level of aggression right there. Okay? Dang. T-Bell once said, I will sue the school, security company, the police department, because I bet he was working with the police. He was, T-Bell one. He was working with the police department at this time. Yes, he was. Justin T, please, said, oh my goodness. K-Love92 shaking my head. They need to lock his ass up. I agree. What up, Granny? Yes, sue everybody. I would pull her out of this school. Man, T-Man once said, yes, I would sue them all. He only focused on the black girl, and now they make up a story to justify the security. Well, that's the thing with video. Video refutes anything he said. Self-defense. Yeah. So check this out. Yeah, so let listen to this story, y'all. So a 30-year-old Burger King employee from Florida, Shatisha Hicks, was arrested and taken into custody on Thursday. Investigators believe that the 30-year-old restaurant worker opened fire on a man following an argument at a drive-thru window. The suspect's relative reportedly told NBC6 that the customer she shot had squirted or thrown mayonnaise in her face. Now, witnesses told investigators that the unidentified customer then drove off and parked in the Burger King lot. Hold on. So, investigators believe the 30-year-old restaurant worker opened fire on a man following an argument at the drive-thru. So there was an argument first at the drive-thru window. Okay. The suspect's relative reportedly told NBC6 that the customer she shot had squirted their own mayonnaise in her face. Oh, I would lose. Let somebody squirt any damn mayonnaise. Witnesses told investigators that the unidentified customer then drove off. Now you done squirted, you done did what you did, drove off, and you parked in the driveway, in the parking lot. It says the 30-year-old Burger King employee went to her car, grabbed a gun, and fired off 5 shots at the person's vehicle as they drove away. This is a tough one, y'all. The woman then got in her car and fled the scene. She was quickly arrested and taken into custody. The gun that was used in the incident was reportedly found on the floorboard of her car. The responding officers also recovered 5 bullet casings in the Burger King parking lot. It remains unclear if the customer, who hasn't been tracked down by the authorities, was injured in the shooting. According to Local 10, Hicks' aunt claims that her niece was defending herself. The suspect's aunt said her niece was protecting herself and she doesn't blame her. Everybody else might, but I don't, she said. One of the witnesses reported to investigators that the victim was reportedly making faces at the 30-year-old woman. He was making faces at her through the car window out there on the road, and that's when he pulled in here, and that just set her off, he said. Burger King officials released the following statement. Of course, they're going to say something politically correct. We are horrified to learn of the events that unfolded at this location. This is unacceptable behavior that does not align with our brand values of safety and security. Our franchisee is cooperating with local authorities, and this remains an ongoing investigation. We aren't able to share any additional details at this time. Okay, that was Burger King's official response to this incident. Okay, so y'all listen. Was it necessary to go get a gun? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say a gun is probably too excessive. Now, probably should have just got the license plate. Oh gosh, I know. I'm trying to see how this could have been legally handled. Probably could have got the license plate, called the police. Yeah, took pictures of the person's face to make it easier for the police to track down, especially if they went and they, parked. Now, we don't know the other side of the story. What was the other side? Did the person park and show a gun themselves? Did they park and say, I'm coming in to whoop your ass, watch this, and went and parked and was coming towards them to cause them bodily harm? Because you have to really be upset at a drive-through window. We all done been at the drive-through window. We done been mad about something. They done either forgot to put your fries in the bag, or they give you cold fries, or you ask for a burger and all they put is lettuce and tomato on there. Right? We done all been there, especially Burger King or McDonald's, right? They always jack your order up some way, somehow. But to go out to your car, grab your gun, and pop off 5 shots over mayonnaise, yes, I would be infuriated. But in that situation, you got to think about your job. You got to think about what could happen. A2L 1908, I agree. She was probably embarrassed, right? Of course. But you can't go get a gun and start letting off shots. K-Lil92 says you can't control how someone is going to react. For every action, there's a reaction. Was she a little extreme? Yes, but yeah. West Coast Best, you can't shoot at someone who's driving away. That's not self-defense. Now, no, what happened, West Coast, they saying that the person she shot at, you know what, it did say as they were driving away. So what I want to know is what happened in between, because it said that the customer parked. It said that the person in the drive-thru went and parked. So what the hell was you parking for? What was you parking for? I don't know. I don't know what you're parking for. But if something else pops up on here, I will definitely let y'all know what's up. What up, Mom Life Love? How you doing? Okay. So it looks like there is definitely some drama going on that the Biden administration feels as though it's important to, be discussing. It says the Biden administration formally determines that Myanmar's military committed genocide. It says, let me see if I can open this up a little bit for y'all. Let me see, make sure I'm sharing it with y'all. Hold on. Which I am. Let me open it up some more. There we go. Okay, so y'all can see it better. It says here that the Biden administration has formally determined that Myanmar's military committed suicide and crimes against humanity against the Rohingya, and a U.S. official told CNN on Sunday. U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken will publicly announce the determination, which human rights groups have been advocating for years, and the U.S. Holocaust Memorial Museum in Washington, D.C. on Monday. Reuters first reported on the administration's recognition of genocide. Until now, the U.S. has stopped short of declaring the autocracies, including mass killings and rape committed in 2017 against the Muslim minority Rohingya population, a genocide. The violence forced nearly 1 million to flee, and the United States has recommended that top military officials face genocide charges. I applaud the Biden administration for finally recognizing the autocracies committed against the Rohingya as genocide. While this determination is long overdue, it is nevertheless a powerful and critically important step in holding this brutal regime to account. Democratic Senator Jeff Herneke, a member of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, said in a statement on Sunday, America, the Oregon Democrat said, must lead the world to make clear that autocracies like these will never be allowed to be buried unnoticed, no matter where they occur. So y'all, this is crazy. The U.S. Department report released quietly in 2008 found that violence against the Rohingya in Myanmar's northern Rakhine state was an extreme large-scale, widespread, and seemingly geared toward both terrorizing the population and driving out the Rohingya residents. The State Department has sanctioned a number of Myanmar's military officials, including Commander-in-Chief Min Aung Hlaing, whatever his name is, for their role in committing those human rights abuses. So y'all, that's that's my first time hearing about this. I don't know if some of y'all are up on that kind of stuff, but definitely I'm glad that they called it out. I don't understand like what the purpose is of calling it out. Miss Mo, good morning. How you doing? So y'all, so whenever we see autocracies and things like this happen, it is something that we need to pay attention to, because America is known as the superpower. Like, we are the leaders of the world, right? And so when we see things like this, we have to call it out so that the world knows that we will not just shut up and let people continue to do this to their people. But this is definitely something that is horrible. Okay. Now, I don't know how many of y'all know anything about Russell Westbrook. Westbrook is a basketball player who plays for the Los Angeles Lakers. He's a very vocal, very outlandish, crazy dressing basketball player. Very hardworking basketball player. Pretty cool guy. But people should have known from the past that this dude is not one that you want to play with, okay? Looks like these customers had to learn the hard way. So it says Russell Westbrook confronted Toronto heckler before revenge game versus the Raptors. He said, I ain't no little kid. Don't play with me, okay? So, listen, people better stop playing with this man. They better stop playing with him. Hold on.
Russell, you good? No, you good. You good. I ain't no little kid. I know you're not a little kid. I ain't no little kid. All right, Russell. Yo, but yo, stop playing so shit. That's all I'm saying. You're good. You're nice. Russell, you're nice. You're not a little kid, Russell. I know. Yo, Russell, I fuck with you. I just want you to play better. I bet on you every night. Come on, man. I bet on you. You're good. Yo, let's cut. Take it easy, Russell.
Damn.
Yo, Russell. You're a goof. You're a goof, bud. You're a goof, bud. Oh my God.
Now, y'all better stop playing with these doggone players that's from the hood. Like they will put their hands on you. Y'all better stop playing with Russell Westbrook. Y'all, this is something that's very concerning. That wasn't a story. So here it is. So Russians are blocked at the U.S. border. Ukrainians are admitted. It says here that a scene reflected, says about 12 dozen would-be asylum seekers from Russia found themselves blocked from entering the United States on Friday, while a group of Ukrainians flashed passports and were escorted across the border. The scene reflected a quiet but unmistakable shift in the different treatment of Russians and Ukrainians who enter Mexico as tourists to fly to Tijuana, hoping to enter the United States for a chance at asylum. The Russians, 34 as of Friday, had been camped several days at the busiest U.S. border crossing with Mexico. 2 days after the city and Tijuana officials gently urged them to leave. They sat on mats and blankets, checked smartphones, chatting and snacking, with sleeping bags and strollers nearby as a stream of pedestrian border crossers filed past them. 5 young girls sat and talked in a circle, some with stuffed animals. Days earlier, some Russians were being admitted into the United States at the San Wistro crossing, while Ukrainians were blocked. But by Friday, Ukrainians were denied Russians were denied while Ukrainians were admitted after short waits. It is very hard to understand how they make decisions. I don't know what in the heck is going on over there too. Here's what I don't understand. Why would I can understand the Ukrainians trying to come over. Why would the Russians want to come over here right now? Do the Russians not know that we ain't rocking with them right now? Do they not know that we just simply not, like, they can't sit here right now? Why would you want to come here? What? Like, we don't support what y'all are doing to the Ukrainians. I guess some people got mixed views. I don't know but I don't support. I just don't know to support countries bombing maternal hospitals where there's hundreds of families there trying to seek shelter. Right? I just don't support that. So if something develops out of that, I'll cover it. But it's not really a big deal to me. If they being blocked out, then they being blocked out. This story here is definitely interesting. Phone technology helps Atlanta detectives crack a aspiring actor's hookup that turned into a homicide. Atlanta boasts a busting entertainment industry and is a beacon for aspiring performers. But on November 23rd of 2018, 34-year-old Mitchell Jones Jr.'s dream of becoming an actor became a tragic end. At about 9:30 p.m., Jones called 911, pleading with the dispatcher to send help. Detectives broke through a locked upstairs bathroom door and found Jones upstairs lying at the foot of his bed. He had multiple blunt and sharp force injuries and was covered in blood. Investigators told The Real Murders of Atlanta, airing Sundays at 8/7 on Oxygen. Jones was rushed to the hospital where he died. What? Hold on. Let me read this again. At 9:30 p.m., Jones called 911, pleading with the dispatcher to send help. Detectives broke through a locked upstairs bedroom door and found Jones upstairs lying at the foot of his bed. He had multiple blunt and sharp force injuries and was covered in blood. Investigators told The Real Murders of Atlanta, airing Sundays at 87. Okay, so this is okay, they're doing a reenactment of it. Okay. My first impression was very violent, and it was personal, said Sergeant Kerry Grimstead, the former homicide detective, Cobb County PD. The front door was open. An altercation that is something that's done between people who know each other. Detectives believe that blood found downstairs at the entrance of the door could be the assailants. CSI locked down the crime scene while police questioned Jones' neighbors. One nearby resident had a doorbell surveillance camera facing Jones' home. Footage from the camera showed a car pulling into the victim's driveway at 9:09. The same sedan pulled out of the driveway and sped off 20 minutes later, not long before the 911 call. The video quality is too grainy to pull the license plate, but police had a clear image of the victim's tail lights, which investigators later matched to a Buick LeSabre. Detectives looked for geofencing technology to set digital dragnet around the crime scene using GPS signals to jumpstart the investigation. They used innovative geofence technology to pinpoint all the cell points that were in close proximity to Jones' home around the time of the murder. It was their first ever search using the technology, according to Cobb County release. David Rassi, a former homicide detective, Cobb County PD, submitted a geofence search warrant to Apple, Google, and Facebook. Google responded back to us with evidentiary information in the case, he told producers. Investigators were given information for anyone who was in the 500 feet of Jones' home and within 45 minutes of the murder. They narrowed the field down to 4 devices based on the entry and exit time of the geofence and obtained subscriber information for the 4 devices. 2 of them resided in the neighborhood, and the third was visiting someone who lived nearby. The 4th individual was Dante Holmes, who had scrapes with the law but wasn't in the CODIS DNA database. Authorities traced Holmes' cell phone and discovered that his phone pinged at the victim's house on the night of the... Woo! Wow. Wow. Y'all see this? Listen. Hold on. Rassi described the finding as a aha moment. Detectives learned that Holmes' mother had a new Buick that was sold shortly after the incident. They also found a photo of Holmes uploaded to the cloud just after Thanksgiving, showing him with a bloody leg injury. It may have accounted for blood downstairs at the Jones home. Holmes was arrested and booked in Cobb County Jail on April 12, 2019, according to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Detectives immediately collected Holmes' blood to test it against the drop of blood found in the entryway of the crime scene. Holmes was interviewed at the Cobb County Police Station, where he agreed to speak without an attorney. Holmes said Jones was just an occasional hookup. He continued to deny having anything to do with Jones' stabbing death, despite the physical and electronic evidence stacked up against him. But hours after intense questioning, he changed his story. According to Dante Holmes, he was calling it quits with Mitchell, said Grimstead. Mitchell had called him to come over to his house one last time to talk about things. Holmes claimed that Jones attacked him. He had his back turned to me, and he turned around and tried to stab me, Holmes told in the videotape interview. Holmes claimed he acted in self-defense, turning the weapon on Jones and repeatedly stabbing him. He also hit him over the head with a piece of glass. Holmes claimed that it was some sort of self-defense or justified homicide didn't really make a whole lot of sense to us based on the review of the facts of the case, said Evans. During the fight is when he cut his ankle, which led to the suspect's blood being downstairs, police said. Crime lab analysis matched the blood at the crime scene to Holmes. Over the next several months, the defense and prosecution prepared for court. If convicted of murder, he faced the possibility of the death penalty. After 3 weeks before the trial began, Holmes and his legal team arranged a plea. On January 6th, Holmes pleaded guilty to malice murder, aggravated assault, and aggravated battery. He was sentenced to life in prison. Wow. Man, listen. If you do the crime, they can find you. They can find you. Okay? This story says an ex-Georgia police deputy arrested for breaking into the home and partying at the home of late NFL player Demaryius Thomas. A former Georgia deputy is accused of stealing sports paraphernalia, a gun, and other items from the home of the late NFL player. Roswell police were called to the home of Demaryius Thomas on March 13th. According to police reports obtained, Thomas died after he had a seizure stemming from injuries he suffered in a car accident in 2019. Thomas played as a wide receiver at Georgia Tech and spent 9 of his 10 NFL seasons with the Denver Broncos. According to Roswell police report, Thomas' mother, assistant, and financial advisor told police no one had been using the house and it should have been empty. They said the locks were changed shortly after Thomas' death last year. Thomas' mother said social media posts tipped her off to the fact that the home had been broken into. Pictures made by her son's friends showed them partying in the house. When police got to the home, they watched an Uber driver.
One sec.
Hold on, y'all.
Working on that.
Okay. They watched the Uber driver. Let me see. Park outside and make a food delivery. The man who answered the door refused to give any information on why he was at the house. Police found a gun magazine, and marijuana inside the pool room, and 2 people asleep in the master bedroom. One of the people in the bedroom was identified as 29-year-old Vashon Hakeem Jones, an ex-Bibb County deputy. So y'all, this is just it's just stupid. Like, why would an officer do something like that? Does it? I don't get people, y'all. People just don't. I don't get it. What's up, Karen J? Yeah, that was just okay. You want the party to do house because he's dead now. That wasn't your house to break into, to get into. I don't understand what people do these days, y'all. I just don't get what people do these days. Like, why? So this last story, y'all, is taking a tour of Michael Jordan's Chicago mansion that's been on the market for 10 years and why he can't sell it. Michael Jordan's enormous house in Chicago is still on the market after 10 years. Michael Jordan has tried to sweeten the pot by cutting the price nearly to half and throwing in a complete set of Air Jordans with the purchase of the house. He pays more than $100,000 in annual property taxes. Anytime you have these homes that are just kind of gross over improvements for an area, they do lead to very, very lengthy marketing times. The house was originally listed for $29 million and has every bell and whistle you could think of. Some of the over improvements listener may be referring to are a pool with a grass island in the middle of it. Listeners may be referring to the pool, grass island, middle of it, a door from the Playboy Mansion, a table based on the streets of Baghdad, and MJ branded golf flags. Below, we take a closer look at the house and why it's struggling to find a buyer. Most images were provided by Concierge Auctions. So this is the house. Let me just open this up so y'all can actually see. Like a pretty nice house, if you ask me. It says anyone who approaches from the ground can tell right away that the estate belongs to the legendary number 23 Michael Jordan, and might be what's keeping it from selling. It's clearly his home, said Bruce Bowers, the Bowers Realty Group. There's a lot of work that would have to be done to make it your own. Okay, yeah, with the 23 at the gate. Okay, I get that. It says the price of the house has dropped several times and is now going for $14.9 million, or about $265 per square foot. That's a far cry from the original $517 per square foot. The exact price is $14,885,000, and the numbers in that price add up to 23, Jordan's basketball jersey number. So if any of y'all want to get this house, you know what I'm saying, Karen J, K-Love 92, Just V, Granny, any of y'all want to get this house, it's available. It's a nice little discount. It says the long driveway from the gate and the full-grown trees ensure that the house has complete privacy. Okay. Jordan had the house and the surrounding property built from scratch to his personal taste. As you can see, very, very nice house. The outdoor space proves to be spectacular. There's a tennis court, an infinity pool with a grass island in the middle. That do look nice. Which lies in the center of a large patio. Let me see if there's any. There might be some indoor pictures. And down the lawn is a putting for the green. Okay, with some flags there. There's also a pond stocked with fish. While the outdoor space is sprawling and undoubtedly impressive, so let's go to the inside. The inside is equally spectacular. When guests first walk into the front door, they are greeted by this view, which includes a piano in the background. Wow. That is nice. The piano room doubles as one of many settings. Okay, that's pretty nice. And here's a look at another setting area dubbed the Great Room. This isn't the only great room around the house, though. Dang, that room is huge. Jordan's luxurious taste even shows itself in details like doorways. The set of doors below are from the original Playboy Mansion in Chicago. Okay. They lead to a game room and a pool table. Of course, since the former home of Michael Jordan, there's a full basketball court in the centerpiece of the house. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I would be in the gym all day, every day, y'all. All day, every day, I would be in that gym. Oh, the court has legendary name of Jordan on both sides of it. And the Jumpman logo in the center court, which includes the names of his children, his daughters. Yeah, see, it's too personalized. It's too personalized. While guests wait their turn on the court, they can hang out in the sitting area. Wow. Moving along the dining room guests, where you're able to eat at his Baghdad table. That's nice. I love that chandelier. That grid scene on the table is based on the streets of Baghdad, okay? Detailed eating areas are somewhat a theme. Here we can see the beautiful skylight positioned perfectly over the kitchen table. That is really, really nice. Just V said if you can get it down to $5 million, we got a deal. In one of the dining areas just off the kitchen, there's a large aquarium built into the wall. Oh, that's nice. I see that. The house has 9 bedrooms. Wow. That's a nice bedroom. And 19 bathrooms. Good grief. 9 bedrooms and 19 bathrooms. Sheesh. There's also a cigar room, which has been decorated and detailed into the ceiling with detailed ceiling. Okay. Even the railing of the cigar room is ornate. Very nice. The cigar room also has plenty of card tables where guests and Jordan play some high-stakes poker games. He is known to love gambling after all. The home also features a full gym. Oh, my gosh. Oh! Jordan's Bulls teammates used to work out there every morning, according to interviews shared by, oh, wow. At the luxurious part of Jordan's estate is an expansive wine cellar. The library upstairs is said to be MJ's favorite room. It features a drop-down movie screen. Between the house and the patio, there's another TV room. The TV is a 110-inch screen. The area used by the indoor pool, Jordan renovated it after he moved in and added siding walls to both sides that can make the gathering room from indoor or outdoor depending on the mood of the weather. Oh, wow. There are plenty of media rooms throughout the house, even the seemingly random nooks that have one below, like this one below has TVs. The property also boasts a 3-bedroom guest house, okay, which has its own family and kitchen. MJ himself lived in the main house for 19 years. This house comes fully furnished, although some of the pieces may be a tad dated. Despite how awesome this house seems, it has been on the market since 2012. Jordan tried to auction the house in 2013, but the minimum bid was $13 million, was never met. Jordan said many of the world's most desirable items are sold at auction, and concierge auctions is the hands down leader when it comes to auctioning off this kind of real estate. Let me see here. MJ estate remained unsold despite attempts to get creative, including marketing to wealthy people in basketball-crazed China. 2015, the agency worked on a sale of the house at the time, promised that a buyer would also receive every edition of Air Jordans in his or her size, but that didn't work either. Adam Roosevelt, a luxury real estate startup, Mercervine told Market Watch in 2016 that Jordan was likely struggling to sell the house because of all the personalized customizations. He said that the house is in an area where wealthy celebs are looking for houses, called the area much more modest than what Jordan's property suggests. So y'all, if y'all want to see this, it is online where y'all can. I don't want to sit here all day going through this house, but it's a very nice house, as you can see, very nice house. So if any of y'all are into looking for a house that Michael Jordan used to live in, the house is available for you. Go ahead and grab it up, okay? But y'all listen up. I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming over here. Let me see. Nettie Boo said 19 bathrooms, the pool and the pond, and the water bill going to kill you alone. Man, can you imagine? Can you imagine? He has a piece of the old Bulls Stadium floor in his new house. Oh, wow. What's up, Shirt Slaves? What's up? My question is, what's wrong with it? No one wants to buy it after all these years. Right. There's something underlying and wrong with it. Yeah, or maybe there's a big expense that you'll need to put into it to get it operable. I'm not sure. But y'all listen up, man. Y'all have a blessed day. Thank y'all for coming over here and rocking out with your boy. If you would, on the way out, please hit that like button. I appreciate it. Everyone that's already hit it, thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. And y'all have a blessed day. I will holler at y'all later on. Peace.
Yeah.